Hello. Welcome to the magazine. I am your science teacher, Harshini. So, today we are going to discuss about Chapter 2 Cells, IGCSE Biology, Chapter 2 Cells. Before I start the today's chapter, there is a quick reminder. If you are new for my session, my YouTube channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon. You will notified, as well as please share with your friends or your students. They will learn more about IGCSE or they will inspired about IGCSE. So let's start. And today's lesson is Cell, Chapter 2. IGCSE Chapter 2 Cells. Before discuss about the cell, we have to know about microscope. Most of cells we can't see by our naked eye. So for that we have to use kind of instrument. So the instrument we are calling microscope. You can see in this picture there are some parts of microscope. We are put on our eye, which is called eyepiece, and the specimen we have to see that one keep on the stage, and which is very the lens which is very close for the specimen we are calling objective lens. And there are some knobs we are calling focusing knobs. There are two types of knobs: rough focusing knob and smooth focusing knob. As well as this is a light microscope, so there are some light source, especially in the old version there was a mirror, but the latest version there is a light we have to plug into the current, and if we switch on there was a light emitter light, the bulb emitter light, and we can see our specimen very clearly. Most of the papers there is a common MCQ question which is related to the magnification. Magnification means we can see the size of specimen by increasing the size. That means size of image divided by size of actual object, which is related to the equal to magnification. As an example, you can take specimen as some root, part of the root you can take as a specimen the size of the actual size, and when we look by using microscope, it we can see it's in larger one. So that is the reason that activity we are calling magnification. How much size increase by using microscope we are calling magnification. So there is a equation: magnification equal actual size of specimen divided by the enlarged specimen. So this equation keep in the mind, which is help for your examination. Magnification equal size of image divided by size of actual object. There are two types of microscope. First one we already discussed, light microscope. Second one is electronic microscope. Electronic microscope especially very important. If we can't see by using light microscope, then we have to use electronic microscope. In electronic microscope, there are two types also. First one is transmission electronic microscope and specimen electronic microscope. Transmission means the electronic beams go through the specimen, but specimen electronic microscope we can see only the surface of the specimen. So if we need to check or observe outer space of the cell or outer space of the mitochondria, for that we have to use specimen electronic microscope. If you need to see the cross section of the mitochondria, for that you have to use transmission electronic microscope. I hope you guys got it. Here you can see real example. First picture is showing the specimen they have used to see the light microscope, and second one they use electronic microscope to see the trachea and bronchi. You will learn these terms in under respiratory system, but now you have to see what is the difference by light microscope and electronic microscope. So, but in your syllabus, you have to study on the light microscope. Just, but I explain electronic microscope. It would be a help to your future, especially if you have idea to follow IGCSE A-level biology. It would be help to you. Right. Let's move to our major part of the lesson. We have to learn about the cells. So, if you heard cells, what are the types of cells you know? Animal cells, plant cells, bacterial cells, and viruses. Not cells, but kind of. So, about the virus, I already discussed my first chapter last video. Then, if you didn't watch that one, please go through about that also. Then you will learn about the viruses. So here you can see this is the short note. This is a kind of a mind map, or this is short note. So if you need to know about how to create short note or how to create mind map, put the comment. I will make, if you most of you are interested, I will make a video and I will put my drive link. Then you can have these, you can download these short notes and mind maps, and you can take the printout if you wish. So right, let's move to the session lesson. So that was a quick advertisement. Right, let's move our today lesson. Presence of organelles in animal and plant cell. So here we are going to study about what are the organelles which are located in both animal and plant cells, and what are the special organelles we can see on the plant cell. So on the plant cell we can see cell membrane, vesicles, and chloroplast. We will describe what are the functions and where are the location in the next video or a next slide, and what are the organelles which are located in both animal and plant cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, mitochondria, vesicles, ribosome. Here I need to mention vesicles we can see both animal and plant cells. If it is present in the plant cell, we are calling vacuoles. If it is present in the animal cell, we are calling vesicles. But especially I need to mention here vesicles. We can see very smaller size. Sometime if present or sometime absent. So keep in the mind this point. Here you can see mind map which is related to the organelle. Everything I have included in here. So first one, let's see cell membrane. Cell membrane we can see both animal and plant cell, and it is very thin membrane which is including protein and fat, as well as this is partially permeable membrane. Partially permeable means molecules or a substance selected, specially selected substance, it allows to go through the membrane. That's called partially membrane. Next one is cell wall. Cell wall made of cellulose, which is polysaccharide. You will learn in the next chapter. This polysaccharide or cellulose, which is forms fibrous that crisscross over one another, which is help to give strength for the cell wall. Especially, it is help to protect the cell as well. Cell wall is fully permeable. That means water or a substance, no one can't move through the cell wall. That's what calling fully permeable. Next one, cytoplasm. It's really literally clear jelly and containing 70% water, as well as mainly contain protein as well as some amounts of substances, which is help to metabolic reaction. That means metabolic reactions take place in the cytoplasm. So when discuss about the vacuoles, it looks like a water sac. That means inside of the sac, fluid filled, as well as it has a own membrane. So this one help to bear a cell, and if it is a higher amount, so all over the space of the cell which take place by vascule, and especially plant cells have very large permanent vascules, but in animal cell it has vessels, but it is very small. Next one, nucleus, which is the place store the genetic materials like chromosome, but chromosome made by DNA, which is help to identity of the person or a cell. Next one, chloroplast. This one only present in plant cell. In chloroplast, they have chlorophyll, which is help to do the photosynthesis, as well as a result of the photosynthesis, starch produce. So starch grains also stored in the chloroplast. Mitochondria we can see in the both plant and animal cells, but this previous cell membrane, cell wall, cytoplasm, vascules, nucleus and chloroplast we can see through light microscope, but mitochondria and ribosome we can see only through electron microscope. Mitochondria, which is help to do aerobic respiration, so very active areas of the cell or muscles or tissues, we can see high number of mitochondria. Next organelle is ribosome. As I mentioned, we can see through electron microscope only. So this ribosome will help to produce protein. We will discuss in our future chapter. We are calling for protein synthesis. So these are the things only you have keep in the mind for your examination, especially for your MCQ, multiple choice question. Let's go through about bacteria cells. Previously we have discussed about animal and plant cells. Now we are going to discuss about bacteria cells. So little bit difficult, especially main difference is they have DNA, genetic materials they have, but they don't have nucleus. Nucleus means the membrane or the organelles which is bearing the genetic materials. In bacterial cells, especially, they don't have nucleus membrane surrounding the genetic materials, but they have genetic materials RNA or DNA, as well as they have plasmid. But in animal cells or plant cells, we can't see plasmids. Plasmids we are calling small parts of the genetic material. So which is help to bacteria to enhance their genetic improvements. As usual, they have cytoplasm, ribosomes, and cell membrane. But another special thing is they have cell wall like plant cell. But a special thing is they have the cell wall which is made by peptide glycogen, not like cellulose, not like plant cell made by peptide glycogen. So those are the things you have to keep in the mind about bacterial cells. Now let's look at specialized cell. What is this special cell? So we have common cells like common animal cell or a common plant cell, but these common cells they can specify to different types of cells. Especially here you can see nerve cells or a sperm cell or a red blood cells. These are the specialized cell in plant animal. In the next picture, there is a xylem, which is the specialized cell from the plant cell. So, specialized mean the common cell, common features it has, but differentiate to according to their duty, according to their job. That normal cell differentiate. So these kind of cells we are calling specialized cell. That terms would be more clarified if you look at this table. I copied from your textbook. So specialized cell, as a first example is ciliated cell, where we can find lining the trachea and bronchi of animals. What is the function? Cilia move mucus forward. So, ciliated cell, we can see same organelles. Cell membrane, cytoplasm, mitochondria, nucleus, ribosome, etc. But the location, according to the location, it has a different name. According to the location, it has a specific job. It has a specific duty. So that's why we are calling those cells like specialized cell. So we already discussed about cell and a specialized cell. Here you can see cell taxonomy. Easily we can see cells is a single thing in our body which can live without anything. It is a smallest living thing, and many cells which is same function doing same function which are gathered, we are calling tissues. Many kind of tissues gather each other and made organs. Many organs gather in each other, they made a organ system. So human, that is how making. So as example, many kinds of cells in our body. So when we can take some smooth muscle cells, these are the specific cells. Smooth muscle cells gathering each other, it's take muscle tissue. Muscle tissue gathering together, they make muscles. And muscle is a system which is help to our body to maintain our day-to-day life. So this is the rough idea about that. So this is the whole about chapter 2 cells. So thank you so much for watching. If you still didn't subscribe me, please subscribe and click the bell icon. You will notify once I upload the videos about IGCSE Biology, or if you need to take more idea about IGCSE, you can go through my podcast series, as well as I have discussed more past papers. So in the playlist you can see those things also. And don't forget to share the links on YouTube channel with your friends, among your friends, which is help to them to improve their knowledge, as well as it will be help to improve their grade in their IGCSE exam. As well as this is another reminder, if you have any kind of issues, please let me know, put in the comment section which are related to biology or chemistry, whatever IGCSE exam. And also, if you need my short notes on my maths, put in the comment section short note or message, then I will upload my drive link. So I will share with you, then you can download it if you wish. So again, thank you so much. I will upload, be ready for the chapter 3. It is very interesting lesson, as well as it is very target lesson for your exam also. So stay with me. Bye bye.